What? Yeah, I'm good now.
Meta Knight Wolf.
You don't hear anything out of my mic? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. You're good. We're good. Everybody's good. Chat, we're good. We in the building. I think we're starting this first game up. Let's Chico. About to commentate with the boy? About to hold him right? I ain't think so. Leaving it up to the kid. We in the building today. It's your boy.com. Starting off the doubles bracket here at Revival of Brawl. Ladies and gents. We got my boy Eazy. Yup, all by his This is Wolf. Right now versus V115, legendary 0-2 player, and Pitch. Starting off, you need to do something about these pieces. These red teams, they're doing a good job maintaining, their positioning in relation to them. Getting Pitch off of that stock right there with that piece. Like I said, keeping one in play so that it's easier to maintain versus the rest of them. Alright, going right now. Now, Pidge and V115 do have the possibility to heal some percent up if they can get a situational advantage right now. But Eazy doing a good job of covering the space real well. He's cleaning up that stock. The red team right here. 3 stocks to 2, even off. Not looking good for the blue squad right here. Okay, it's doing a good job of hitting that stuff up in the second hit of flash right there. I really do like that, John. How it clips together. And, Eazy right there running into a brick roll right there. Right there. Getting trapped. This is kind of looking like 2 1v1s right now. Eazy versus V115 in there. The reciprocal being Pitch versus Pitch. Covering the distance right there. Nice stuff by Eazy converting. And maintaining their roles well. It seems like Ish right now is being the one to take more towards the ledge. And in doubles, that's really like a good proponent when you have good synergy with a partner. You kind of know what ledge options they like to take. They might be the person that likes to sit back, or you're going to grab the ledge and take up that space so that they cannot recover easily. Yet again, right into the brick ball. No inside B, but Wolf. Owie right there, cleaning that joint up. Stock one apiece. Now, these characters are so fast that Pitch and V115 have never really been in a situation where they've been able to capitalize off of the healing mechanism that they both have achieved. Now, V115 is going to make this a little bit harder to show his healing prowess, but with 2 stocks and on 1 character and another one on Meta Knight, even at mid%, it's not looking too good. Now, I'm not going to sign him out. This man is a young god. But he's made multiple times. Alright. Dipping in and out of where each other is going to punish right now. Maybe looking like if they do not clean this up, it can be a really good situation for V115 just to come back versus 1 sequels match. 1 stock, even though he's at good DI right there. Hitting him up. Right. I feel like that was expected from him right there. He wanted V115 to go for something that, even though it was, they had been safe. It was not doubles. Now getting that 1 stock picked up. Alright. It's the follow-up with the fair and getting a different successful one. I feel like they should switch it up right now, but it's actually smart. Leaving the one at the ledge who has more percent to take on any little thing that may happen. So you just have 1 stock nice and clean in the field. You still have to get to it out right there. If they were smart, they would repeat that situation. You don't want anything crazy to happen, but nice. Ish cleaning that goal. Little pop off from Eazy right there. And going 1 kill. Ish holding it down. Not looking the happiest. There was a large portion of that match where Pitch wasn't even participating. So that may have frustrated V115 a little bit. Expect to see how he adapts just as a player. That could be a little bit wearing on you when you have to kind of embrace the load on your back. Uh-oh. Oh, man, this is a wonderful day. All right, we got some stuff going on here. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'll be joined on the mic.
Survival.
How you guys doing?
Oh, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. It's good to see everybody out here tonight playing this lovely game.
Back in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Some
Back again once again, like you never left.
Oh my God!
It's refreshing to see, isn't it?
Yo, I love it. I love it so much.
Competing in Brawl, having that competitive spirit.
I was warming up my fingers a little earlier. I'm not competing today, but I definitely can say I'm having a blast revisiting this game, and I'm remembering a couple of things about it. You know that I'm glad we left behind.
Yeah, start seeing some stuff. It's like
as I look out of the corner of my eye, I see Wolf getting chin grabbed by Ice Climber.
I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to bring it up. I see, as soon as you came on the mic, I'm like, oh, man, here it starts, and I see the handoffs.
But no, definitely, you know, I've been having a lot of fun.
Rage quit. All right.
Who do you got in the match right now?
Pidge and V115.
There we go.
Top, Zero Suit, man.
Yeah, and a Peach there. Oh, but I don't see Peach on the screen.
Yeah, Pidge is Ness. Ness man, actually. And Ish versus Eazy.
Ness. Okay, yeah.
If you know more about, I think Ish is Icy Moro.
Yeah.
If I may have, I do remember him as kind of a forum lord more than anything.
Right.
More than results go.
Well, definitely, this is a very local kind of event. You know, definitely seeing a lot of familiar players out here, but also a lot of new players. I've had some players tell me that this was their first Smash event.
Wow.
Revival of Brawl, their first Smash event. V115 immediately trying to punish Eazy's Meta Knight for going high with the armor pieces, not able to take control of that top platform, but she is making her way down there. Meanwhile, on the lower side, Kirby's putting a little abuse onto that Wolf with some early opening chain grabs. Combos, and Blue Team lighting it up with the team combos.
They need to take advantage of that armor piece. Now, you see that one of them has it in their hand, but the Blue Team is using it to such great advantage, already getting such a heavy lead start. Now, they did not have that at the beginning of the last game.
For sure. It was a little bit of a catch-22 there for Ish, because, he needed to make sure he could use that armor piece to get himself back.
Catch-22 in his mitt right there with that armor suit to the face. Right. They're separating again, kind of like the last game. It seemed to be isolated into two 1v1s more so than calculated double play. That's kind of fine when you have two players and four players exactly equal skill. You can go toe to toe. But when you have someone as strong as V115 on the field, compared to the rest of the team, it's kind of advantage to force more doubles type situation where you can follow up off your partner.
Right. You definitely don't want to get isolated when you're above a player on superior count.
V115,
he still got it.
Ooh. Combo video after the game to die, man. Resuscitation right now, looking like Walking Dead. Oh, all right.
You see here, V115 transitions off of a combo onto Eazy onto Ish. Meanwhile, it goes down center stage.
Kirby is just trying to be a distraction. V115 was going to let loose. But even while you need to be a stock tank, they're really, not having a consistent role of lose taking stock. They're both just kind of going in, doing what they want to do, playing kind of laissez-faire, if you will. Oh my God. There's a gift coming.
It just walks it off.
Somebody please give me.
Stock.
Yeah, you're right. There's no point in fighting after that. You don't even want to mess up the beauty of what just happened to you.
6 stock.
Incredible play right
there. I do think that Eazy and Ish do have a capability to give us a better showing than that. Maybe they just need to get their hands warmed up.
It was really stunning, and I kind of think what happens, V115 seems to be the one who got his hands warmed up. Pitch, V115 was playing a long time by himself the last match, and it kind of, when you start playing in those pressurized situations, you really get boiled down to the good decisions that you're making, and when you can carry that onto a set, that momentum is crazy. Yeah,
for sure. But I did see a lot of technical errors coming out. Ish not really showing the same caliber of Wolf that he was able to in his prime. Eazy having the self-destruct with the shuttle loop, not snapping the edge, and then he wasn't speedy enough to glide underneath the stage and grab the other edge, which Meta Knight couldn't do. So, it's just a lack of being fully warmed up. I'm hoping that some of these some of the players
gotta shake that rust off, man.
Exactly.
Get that WD-40 out, crank them joints, know what I'm saying? Bring it back.
Oil up the parts.
Yeah. Slide some oil to me.
There you go. Lube them up.
Somebody quote that in chat. Lube him up. Trying to see, Eazy was a Marth. Yeah, I was about to say was a Marthman as far as I know.
And I really like switching back to Marth here. It's a good comfort pick. Meta Knight, for all his overpoweredness, if you're not going to play very abusably, then he's like a finesse character. Not to say Marth isn't a finesse character.
But everyone has that consistent punish game on Meta Knight. Just how the game went, you had to know how to punish him. So if you're not pushing him to his tippy top, might get a little bit exposed. And that seems to be what happened last match. So hopefully we'll see some different stuff right now. One armor piece off of the stage already. Kirby with it in his hand.
Not such a crazy punish, but meanwhile, Pidge holding down the bottom of the stage right now. Wolf coming in with a solid kick, freeing up some space for Eazy to try and get inside there. Now Mark looking to square off against Zero Suit Sevens. Both teams vying for control of the center stage. Nice reflector there by Wolf.
They had a situation right there where they had V115 Sandwich, and we kind of saw where they don't have that familiarity with each other. Like, they kind of just rolled out, no one punished, and they rolled back. Took some percent for it from Kirby, who was coming in. And these side Bs from V115. Setting the pace of this match up very nicely.
Meanwhile, Eazy's defense is looking okay, but he's not really able to convert into any meaningful hits here. A little surprised we didn't go with the up throw there, although it is the highest damage throw with the platform above them. It would have got them out of that precarious situation. Eazy taking big damage right now, but the team's looking fairly even.
Back and not forcing a true Edgar on Eazy right there. Okay, going into something, but the slope of the stage right there, catching the running guard and not being able to get the follow-up that he wanted. Taking the first death right there. First blood in the building.
Edge guarding, definitely a viable strategy in this game as we take the regrab on the edge, dodging up the Dolphin Slash there.
I'm just saying.
Easy first stock.
I'm just saying. I see them shots, dog. I hear you.
Big punish coming out to Pidge, but a little bit of miscommunication there.
Actually equals out with some total because he got the side B off. So nice just reaction right there from Icy Maro. Ooh. Alright. Using Kirby as a projectile to kind of force a bad situation right there. I kind of like it.
Kirby ball.
Risky.
There goes the first stock off V115. We got an even game, 4 stocks per team here.
I love both us matches this game, man.
Yeah, it's so
when he clips the legs together, ooh, so satisfying. Oh, getting caught. A 2 and a 2. 2 and a 2. And another 2 like we told.
Just missing them off the side of the stage.
Twice.
Classic over, boys.
It's that Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? You don't get one plate, you go back to 2. You gotta get 2 seconds, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna say they're completely out of this. If they're able to capitalize on some punishes right there, queue up on these little miscommunications that they're having, they can easily bring this game back.
You can see they know what they want to do, but they're just not coordinated enough to really pull it off right now. There's a big opportunity coming out here to get an edge guard on a V115. We don't see that though.
Now, their roles have kind of been cemented. We've seen Ishi be the one who's more so going to pressure the ledge. Big miscalculation right there from Pidge. They turned the tide of this game favorably. Eazy eating these air dodges right there. Not wanting, but needing.
I see a big shield breaker opportunity coming out from Eazy, but he don't have any of that.
Getting slid under right. Woo!
Kirby putting the work on.
Low profile, man. I put that work in. 9 and 5.
And we get caught by the old school rock slide trick. That's when you know it's been a while. Wolf in a very vulnerable position here.
We need a 2-lane here to just see somebody get hit with the okey doke. Oh, alright.
That's it.
And a good set right there.
V115 and Pidge take the set over Eazy.
Eazy again. I'm going to shot him out there, man. If he could have just brought it back just a little bit more and held it down a little bit longer. He was doing a good job of not getting hit so much, but his offense wasn't there. And that's kind of what you need in a game where you don't get that many opportunities.
That is absolutely true. As I've said many times, though, I definitely want to see how things progress as we get further later into the day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Revival of Brawl.